Detroit Motor Show this week, there are cars built from aluminium and carbon fiber, cars that can stop, go, navigate and park themselves, and cars that even look like they could fly through space. It's all part of a push from all global car makers to move away from being seen as companies that manufacture things to companies that innovate. Car companies are spending huge amounts to stay ahead and in some cases push forward the technology curve. According to research by the Boston Consulting Group, today's car companies are spending as much as 3 times more on research and development than they were before 2008. Government regulations and pressure from consumers to build cars that are as smart as their smartphones mean the days of simple manufacturing are long gone. But there are some concerns about just how much technology is changing the industry.
They want the pipe there. And so I think they are building things ahead of building technology into the car ahead of what they can really use. And if some of the consumers don't really use it today, they're hoping that they'll find more and more value in it in the future.
When it comes to cars that can drive themselves, many in the industry say they have the technology to make it happen. Nissan has promised to have one on sale by 2020. But car makers say that legal hurdles to allowing cars to drive without humans could take decades to overcome. And premium car makers such as BMW and Mercedes worry that if cars become self-driving boxes that remove some of the emotion from driving, their marketing strategy of building the ultimate driving machines will become irrelevant.
I think there's something to the driving experience, the freedom that goes with driving. I mean, think about us all when we were right on the edge of getting our first driver's certificate or driver's license, and how liberating that was when you could finally get in a car and drive. So I think we do need to balance the blend of technology that helps the driver, but I don't want to see us encroach on the pure pleasure of the driving experience.
Ford sparked controversy this month when one of its executives claimed that the carmaker knew when people broke the law in its vehicles, thanks to new tracking software, leading to some concerns over data protection and personal privacy. Its new F-150 truck, released in Detroit, has more electronic features than any other pickup on the market. Fiat Chrysler chief executive Sergio Marchionne was challenged at Detroit over whether his cars had the same capabilities. He denied the company was collecting information on its customers, but stressed that data capture allowed the car maker to build better future models.
We want to be very mindful that if there's a crash, we can take the data, understand what happens, put that into our safety information. But I don't want somebody telling me, hey, we think you took that corner a little bit too fast.
Car makers aren't going to stop innovating. This Nissan Leaf, for example, can almost drive itself. But the challenge for the industry is to ensure that its technology is relevant, is wanted by customers, and doesn't clash with brand identity. Henry Foy, Detroit, Financial Times.